For everything. Joining us now is Frédéric Nachman, CTO of Drilllight. It's a French startup. Thank you so much for being here. It's tech helping sports. That's what you're doing, and that's what we're going to be talking about. Let's start with Drilllight. What do you do precisely?
Hi, Thomas. Nice to meet you. So actually, the Drilllight is an innovative platform that combines artificial intelligence and cloud system for data analytics and IoT. We create this amazing icon. I mean, before Drilllight, you used to have, the vintage orange cone to train in any kind of sport. And so we created an intelligence icon. It's more than a cone. It's a computer, very powerful, with a lot of sensor, with light, and you can drive training. So the trainer can go on a cloud system, create the training, fully trained. You can have 1 to unlimited cone on the field. You create your training, and you can get a lot of data from the athletes, and you get the data and you can analyze it and share it.
So what does it do and how does it help athletes and trainers?
So first of all, it helps because it helps to drive the training. Also, it helps because you get a lot of insight from the athletes, from the fields, locally. There is a lot of systems like from the camera that take global data, and we take a lot of local data. Besides, we have also a video analytics system that combine with the cone on the field. We can get the local and the global data. And what is very interesting is that we're targeting all kind of sport. Actually, it's a kind of scoop, but we just signed a deal with Tony Parker Academy.
Congratulations.
Yeah, we're working with the Rugby Academy also in Grenoble and the football industry. And more now we are approached in the health industry for re-education.
So how does it make, I was going to say learning, quicker on the field?
First of all, the fact that you have lights, you have to follow the lights. It's help for the direction, and also we try to work a lot on the cognitive part of the training. Okay, there is a lot of systems that work on the physical part. We work on the physical part, but also a lot of in the cognitive parts. So we need to try the reflex, the fact you have to take a lot of information before reaction. So this is how we drive the exercise.
How did you come up with the idea?
My partner, Morgan, is a French championship in ice skating, in hockey, and he started to have this idea. He find me because I have a past. I'm a tech guy, okay? So we're looking for a tech guy because we have a lot of electronics, a lot of artificial intelligence. That is my specialty. So we started to work on this. What is interesting is that we build it. It is driven by the business. For 2 years, we're working on the R&D, but we're working also to hear what the market looking for, and it's sport tech. It's tech for good also because we try to target the amateur and semi-professional. We try to bring what it exists today in the very high level of sport to everyone.
In 2021, the aim of the company was to work with 90 clubs. What's the situation? What's your situation today?
So the big difference, we're starting to work with 90 clubs to fit the product, to design the product and the functionality, and we use all these clubs to design the product. What is very different today is that we had people come from all kind of sports. Okay, as I say, basketball, football, fitness. Now we have B2C demands, and we started to make some very nice arrangement with Tony Parker, as I say. So the big difference is become more big and global.
How did artificial intelligence help you with this product?
Okay, so first of all, for sure, we use artificial intelligence to analyze the data that's going back to the cloud. Because after each training, for example, imagine you have 10 cones on the field that communicate all together and will collect a lot of data. It will going back to the clouds, and we will give some tools to the trainer to analyze this data. And with the artificial intelligence, we help the trainer to understand better the data. But we use a lot of the artificial intelligence also in the video analytics, because in the pack you have a free video analytics. So usually the video analytics, it's a very expensive software for like amateur and semi-professional club. They can't afford it. So we decide to put it in the pack. And with the artificial intelligence, we help them with the computer vision and the deep learning to analyze all this video data.
Once you have collected the data on the athletes, who owns it and how secure is it?
So for sure we are GDPR compliant, for sure. So the data is collected for the club. But you know, in the sport industry, there is the scouting. The scouting, it means everybody looking for the next Mbappe. Where is the next Mbappe on the planet? So actually, we can share, if the club is agree with that, we can share the data with some scouts, and this is one of the part of the next business model. It's to share the data and to make some predictive on the player, to share the data with some scouts, for example.
Are you already working on something new, anything new?
Yeah.
What more can be done to help athletes and trainers?
Yeah, so this is the second version of the cone. Actually, we're working and designing the third version. The new version will have more artificial intelligence inside the cone, a better video in the cone, like you know, like you have in your vacuum at home. You have a small camera here that get the information, like the dust. All around.
Let me just specify that the camera you have is it's a 360 camera, right? That,
but it's outside the cone. But the next one
will be inside.
It will be inside like a plug, and we will have a lot of more plug, like a fan, like a LED panel, and many things. So what it will be new is that you can buy the cone, and you can buy after all the plug and the accessories.
Wow, that's amazing. Why is it important for you to be here at Vivatech?
It's a good question. Vivatech is really a place to be, to share your experience. As a CTO, it's very interesting to meet a lot of other CTO to talk about tech, the experience, what is working, what is not working. And in 2 days, it's like 1 year of benchmarking and research. So to be in Vivatech, commercially, it's interesting because you can meet investor, you can meet other IoT designer, whatever. But as a CTO, I can find some people like me to share my experience.
Thank you so much, Frédéric, to be here with us on this set. Frédéric Najman, CTO of Drilllight, the French startup. So making this e-cone. Stay tuned, of course.
Thank you.
There's more to come at 6 o'clock.